what we are is like this small little thing that's just broken through. But down the road, this very well could, this growth will grow up and will become the treetops.
Churches are always looking for novel approaches to bring young people into the fold. But a brand new breed of church is pushing the envelope in a whole new way.
The Emergent Church, a loosely connected group of Christian churches rebelling against the cultural war going on in this country when it comes to religion.
It's a confession that while I'm a Christian, church planting, Jesus loving, evangelizing kind of Christian, I have a problem, one that's only gotten worse, frankly, in my years of being a Christian. And that is that I just don't believe in Christianity anymore.
Nothing wrong with going to church, reading the Bible, but if all we do is go to church and read the Bible and we still cussing and we still doing this and we still hate folk and we still can't forgive, then it means that we got to do something else. You're not going to feel the fullness of God if all you do is go to church, sing in the choir, pay your tithes, and read your Bible every other day. You ain't going to change. I promise you, you won't.
One of the movement's leaders says, together as a whole, this new generation of churches has the power to change the way Christianity is practiced.
Meditation is practicing thinking about nothing. It's building a muscle that you've never built before. It's like going to the gym and you do that exercise and you sore for 3 weeks because you ain't never used that muscle that's in between two muscles. That's what it's like. And that's why we bring in this subject matter to TKL Live, because, ladies and gentlemen, that's what's missing in the church in America. That's what's missing. But guess what? God is going to use us, all of us TKLians, to revolutionize how people have church. Watch. You just watch and see. You just watch to see how what we're doing on Sundays is going to change the entire world. Because, ladies and gentlemen, that's the missing link. That's why people come to church and they can't change.
On one hand, the emergent church will affirm truth, but in their truth claims, they deny absolute truth. The number one virtue in postmodernism is tolerance, or having an open mind. It's true for you, but not true for me. So that's not compatible with Christianity that says Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life.
And what makes religion different from spirituality is religion is a set of beliefs. It's one set of rules that people have written. So what happens is it's kind of like buying a rack suit. You go and you buy the suit, and, you know, it may fit you perfectly, but in other areas it may not. But what I love about spirituality is a personal journey. So all of us are TKLians, right? Okay, we may not be able to fit and nestle within every part and faction and fraction of a particular religion, though we're able to identify maybe through Christ or whatever you decide or have an understanding of the supreme being to be, whatever that is. But spirituality is a custom journey, and that's what I love about this.
A postmodern mind can allow for contradictory ideas to remain. Buddha is valid, Muhammad is valid, and Jesus is the only way. How does that work? What it leads to is mush. That's what it is. There's nothing solid and concrete. The rock is removed. And what is ironic about that is error, like cancer, always wins over white blood cells. In other words, you can have the health there. It can come in. But as long as cancer remains unabated and untended and unfought, it ultimately rots the body. And that's what happens in the soul of a man who does not take Jesus as the exclusive truth and allow it to push out all that's erroneous. And so postmodernism is a bait for the church to say, no, you can be a Buddhist and a Christian as well. McLaren has actually made that as a very clear statement. You don't have to call yourself a Christian, but you could be a Buddhist who, has some kind of relationship with Jesus Christ. And so it's not mutually exclusive. It's postmodern, which allows us to have error and truth cohabitate under the banner of truth.
We we've been so caught up on religion until we won't look outside our own religion to other religions of people who know how to do this stuff to help us learn from it. So here we are looking at Hindus and Buddhists like they devils. That's nonsense. Number one, that's not in the spirit of God, because God is love. We're supposed to love people that are Christians, and we're supposed to love people that are not Christians. Why can't we as Christians simply learn from other religions so we can intensify our relationship with Jesus? Somebody please tell me why that's crazy. Please tell me what's wrong with us learning from Eastern religions, learning how to meditate. You know, people say it's of the devil. That's crap. That's garbage, man.